Hello and welcome back to Golden Adventures with the Sliskis. We're on our way down to Melbourne, Florida to our vacation and future snowbird house. We bought this house, which we're going to show you when we get down there. A few years ago, we've done quite a few renovations to it. What we're doing is we're waiting for my bride Julie to retire. Like I said in previous videos, that she's got a little over a year and a half to go teaching, and then we're going to be starting to be the proverbial snowbirds. And it's quite a twist from our farm and everything up north, but it's a nice twist. And I can tell you that we're down here. Basically, it's the end of June, and it is hot down here right now, and actually the East Coast and Midwest is under a heat advisory, so we're not going to be escaping it anytime soon. But we'll be all right. We'll get there, and we'll make it. So stay tuned. We'll give you a quick tour of the house and what we do for fun down here, and we'll go from there. So we appreciate you traveling with us here, and stay tuned here for the next part of this video.
1, 2, 3, go!
Well, hello there. Well, we made it to Florida. Florida doesn't disappoint the end of July, or end of June, I should say. It's about 93 degrees, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. So we're here. Ash and I made it down here. He's in the back sucking up the cool air. Julie flies in tonight, and we got to go pick her up. And we'll give you a quick tour of the homestead and our boat, what we use for fun down here, and thanks for tuning in.
1, 2, 3, go!
All right, we'll give you a little tour of the homestead here. Here's my old pickup truck right here, and our 2023, there it is right there, 2023 Key West 203 FS. It's our offshore fishing boat, and hopefully we get a chance to take that out and show you around with that anyways here. But this is a quick walk through. We'll do a roundabout the house here, and definitely a little different than up north here. We don't sit on 45 acres of land. This is one, but we do have a beautiful corner lot right here, and just take you around the side here. This is Melbourne, Florida, and we've had this since 2017 here. We got our fence here for our golden retrievers. Now, kind of a little fact here. I'm going to stand here in the shade because it's like 90 some degrees here. These are my wife's crocuses, or I think that's what they call them. But anyway, so this winter there was a heck of a freeze for 3 days, and we lost probably half a dozen of our beautiful coconut palms and some other trees here. So, but we've been cleaning up and doing that kind of stuff here. So anyways, come on in through our doggy gate here, and we'll show you around. So we're very proud of this property, what we've done to it, but it's an older house, but we've had the screen room and lanai redone, and so we've got an in-ground pool. Got a generator over here for hurricane season. Actually, last year was the first year that I came down and rode out a hurricane. Came in from across the state from the west. Melbourne is on the east side, but you can see we lost palm tree here, and then some other ones. Julie's been busy with. I guess we'll cut that part out. But anyways, we've been trying to hit and miss here with cleaning up here and stuff like that. You see a beautiful, beautiful pool here, which I plan on going in very, very shortly here. Walk through here. Other side of the house, like I said, here's the back side of our boat here, and you'll see some pictures of that very, very shortly. Okay, central air. Believe it or not, we do use a pool heater down here. Kind of crazy, but that's okay. All right, so in here, I think you can so one stall garage, old 1957 house, I believe it is. But the pool water, we look 89 degrees. So, but at any rate, I'll give you a quick walkthrough. Oh, look who's here. Golden Adventures with the Sliskis. Hello, Ash. Ash is very excited to get out of the van. So. Whoop. All right, so inside, pretty standard ranch house here. We redid the kitchen in here. Whoops. And master bathroom, or bedroom, I should say. Nothing like our house down in Florida, that's for sure. And then we just had the bathroom redone. So bathroom was oldie, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice job with this here. Like I said, we just got done with it, or I didn't get done with it. We had it contracted out. We did a super, super nice job with that. Oh, one of the funny things we keep down here, we've got a couple of our electric bikes down here, and we keep those inside because the batteries on them will toast. So, like I say, Ash is here. He's very happy. Ash, we'll give you. Who's that, Ash? See? Who's that? Well, who is it? See? Oh, all right. Hey, that's Ash. He's our guard dog. He doesn't guard very much, but he's okay. Good boy, Ash. All right. So, and as you can see, it's definitely, if you don't know Florida, I can tell you Florida is holy moly. And we even have mail service down here too. So that's a good thing. All right. So on that note, that's a tour of our house. And this is not a bad, okay, let's just kind of give you a perspective. Waking up in the morning, how's this? You walk out and how's this go? Let's see. You walk out here with your coffee in the morning, sit here and look at the pool. A little warm. It gets down to about 80 degrees here at night. So, anyways.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run
Thank God for lights on US 1. Never be able to do it. So I figured I'm going back through a hotel here, like a condo. It's right on the, this is Melbourne Harbor here by Ballard Park right there. I'll get a quick little pan there. But anyways, we are about 2.5 miles from the ocean. And, well, yeah, 2.5 miles as a crow flies from the, or yeah, as a crow flies, right? So we're pretty close. So in between our house, our house is located on the west side of US 1, and then so you have west of that, you have US 1, you have the Intercoastal Waterway, which here in Melbourne, part of the Indian River Lagoon, and it's probably a mile wide, I would say. We're going to go up over the causeway, and then you got what they call beachside, and then the ocean. So as I'm pedaling up, I'll try to talk, so pedaling up. Like so stay tuned while we're talking here. So.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on me, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go.
Okay, so now what we're doing is we're coming on to Ugali, which is part of the causeway, but this over here on our left, well, actually I guess all of it is called the Ugali Art District, little community. A lot of little shops and restaurants and little pubs and neat little restaurants and stuff. A couple of craft breweries and stuff. Really nice area to walk around and enjoy. About a mile from our house, somewhere around in that area. I know we're going right into the sun, so.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat.
Okay, so I meant to mention, so this is a Trex Verb 2 electric bike. We bought a couple of them, one for Julie and I here last year, I think it was. And we're both quite avid bicyclists, and but you know, like anything else, one of the reasons we call it Golden Adventures is because we're both entering our golden years. So a little pedal assist is definitely welcome, that's for sure here. So over here on the right and left, this is the Intercoastal Waterway. Way over to the right side, you know, to the right is south. Really beautiful. I always joke with people, I say, I never ever get tired of this view coming, whether I'm doing it on a motorcycle, car, bicycle, whatever. So, and over to our right is Ballard Park, and later on another episode will show you how we launch our boat and everything like that. So apologize for the sun, but I guess I don't really apologize too much in Florida.
That sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion,
can see off in the distance there the high rises that are right on the ocean. So, like I said, pretty darn close to the Atlantic Ocean here. So, north towards Penita, towards Patrick Space Force Base. South is, I guess, Miami. So. Over there to the right is right over by that sailboat that's out there. Not the one up close, but the farther one out there. That's the point where Merritt Island comes down. This, like I said, the intercoastal is the Indian River, and it comes down to over there, way over there to the left there. That's where the Banana River comes into this right here, and we take a nice ride, make a loop up through to by Port Canaveral, and then across the Cape Canaveral, or Canaveral Canal, built by the Army Corps of Engineers. So nice little loop. It's about probably 35-mile loop around back to Ballard Park.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, destined by the motion, loving this devotion.
Julie hates when I do that, but about the only real way to get across here. So.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need.
So this is beachside over here, what they refer to it as, at least. One thing for certain down here in Florida is there is no shortage of people. Boy, I'll tell you what, during the week, the traffic is horrible. But you just got to be careful. Take your time. This is 513 right here we're on. That heads up to Patrick Space Force Base. Nice loop I usually do on the bicycle if it wasn't so darn hot out. As I go all the way up to Patrick Space Force Base and then head west over the Penita Causeway over to across the Banana River and then down the other side of the road there, and it's a pretty neat little loop. So I'll take you on part of that here in a minute. We gotta stop here first.
That sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, destined by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up.
There's a brandy new house right there. No shortage of cash down here, that's for darn sure. There's the Indian Harbor volunteer fire department right here. I don't know if I ever mentioned, but I was chief of our fire department up there in Oriskany for a few years, and one of the best things I ever did in my life, honestly. Would have probably stayed a lot longer doing it, except I went and started a career teaching with New York State, and I was out of town for a few years. So one thing about being a volunteer fire chief, you got to be there. So, and I didn't think it was fair, so I gave it up, and that was that. That car just blew right through the stop sign. Of course I did too, so, but. Beautiful day here in Melbourne. I'll tell you, clouds are your friend during the summer down here, that is for sure. They're having a heck of a heat wave up north at home, up in the northeast. So tomorrow we're going to get in the van and head to another adventure. With my trusty co-pilot Julie and my navigator Ash. We call this Arlo's right here. Not a bad place to work. Walk across the street to the ocean on your lunch break, I guess. This is going left into right here is A1A, and right across that you can see it just over those vehicles over there. It's the Atlantic Ocean. And there's not a breath of air stirring, so if you ever wanted to go offshore, today's the day to do it. We joke down here about this is obviously a red state because they're not so concerned about energy conservation because the lights here just take forever. Bicentennial Beach Park. Well, we made it to the Atlantic Ocean. I'll give you a little pan around, and I'll show you one of our traditions here. Anyway, this is north towards Port Canaveral. Cocoa Beach is kind of where it juts out there. It's kind of funny, is, you know, like, as calm and as beautiful and, I mean, absolutely stunning as it is out here. It's there's hardly anybody here during the summer. It's crazy. So I guess it has something to do with it being like being on the face of the sun. So, but anyways, it's nice. So anyways, so one of our traditions I started, and I probably it'll die with me, but it's like, is that when I first went to the ocean, I believe, and I don't think I had made it to the ocean until I was in my 30s, and I got there. It was in Virginia Beach, and I never saw how, what they say, salty the ocean was. So I go up and I tested. So I have a tradition that is like, I go out and I make sure the ocean is salty. And of course, living this close to the Atlantic Ocean, it makes it pretty easy. So what I do, what a stellar day too. Oh my God. I walk up here and try not to get soaking wet. Okay, so you guys, his time was pretty good here. Alright, let's see. Nope, not that one. I think this is going to be going right here. Yep. Yep, still salty. I know it's a corny thing, but I know it's done it forever, so it is what it is. Anyways, what a absolutely beautiful day. Anyway, this is our Trex Verb 2 digital display. Got them last year. Pedal assist it is. It doesn't have a full throttle on it. We've got a couple of like fat tire bikes up in New York that we use. This is like what they call a city bike, and it is sweet. We're kind of a Trex family. When we did different rides, like the ride for missing children and different things like that, and we've gone all over. Did the 5 boroughs ride and everything years ago. But we did them with road bikes and stuff like that. We just aged out of it, and we still love bicycling and everything. So this is what we do now. Judgment, it is what it is. Some people don't like them. Some people do like them. Me, it was, I wouldn't say a necessity, but it was definitely nice, because even like down here with the causeways and stuff like that, I'll tell you what, and you got wind blowing in your face, all you can do. So, but anyways, there you go. So we're gonna head on out now and continue our voyage here. Whoop. So, oh. Morning, guys. See, 11 miles an hour. Safe speed. Now we're heading west again, back away from the ocean.
1, 2, 3, go! Go!
All right, we're in an intersection here. We're going to cross the 513 and head on down the Banana River here and go over Mathers Bridge. This is a neat bridge. When we do our trek in our Key West boat, we very often come up the Banana River and go to one of the spoil islands and camp out, cook, let the kids swim if they're with us, and or the grandkids swim. But any rate, but this is an old bridge, and it's I think there's the clearance underneath it is like 7 or 8 feet. So our T-top boat definitely doesn't fit. So you can see with boats over here, there's, like I said, there's no lack of money down here in Florida. It's funny because in the wintertime, this harbor is totally full of boats. But right now, most people probably here have went and they've taken them back up north and stuff like that. So, Lake St. Lawrence and stuff like that. So, anyways, little toasty down here during the summer. I mean, you know, I don't mind the heat. You definitely have to be smart about it. You know, if you're going to go out and try to cut your grass at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, good luck with that, right? So, but over here is this is Mathers Bridge, and we're crossing over to Merritt Island. And we have a boat crossing. So what we'll do here is we're actually going to go get a picture of that right now. So good morning. There's a T-top boat coming southbound and another T-top boat going northbound. So they're very good here about opening the bridge and stuff like that for people. We've never really had to wait. Some of these bridges are you know, they're on the hour and different times like that and stuff like that. But here you can see way up in the distance there, that's the Penita Causeway. Way up there, and what I'll normally do is go up 513 over that bridge way up there, and then down to or go across the Canaveral Canal and over back to the Indian River. And so you see the bridge swings right out of the way there. They kind of like you to wait until the bridge is totally extended. That other boat didn't decide that I guess he didn't need to do that or whatever, so he might get a talking to by the bridge tender. I think that's what they call him, bridge master, I think, or something of that nature. So I have a phrase I use down here. It's called, I say, just another rough day in Florida. And it is like, right now there's a breeze coming off the east right now in my face, off the ocean. And it's warm, don't get me wrong. It is not cold out here, but it is not bad either. So now there's a boat on the right that's going through. He would not have any trouble getting under the bridge. So, but I think what they'll do is they'll just wait till he clears. Or not. What do I know? Yep, see, he's already starting to close it now. There goes the bridge back. Actually, we timed that pretty good here, so. One of the little gems that we have in our backyard when we're down here, so. Bridge back in place. Nothing happens fast down here in Florida. And up go the gates. to the Indian River on the Valley Causeway here. Over on the left there is Ballard Park, where we take the boat out of. This is the Valley Arts District here. Shops and such. I said no way. Cars down there. There's a US 1 here. Down there just a bit.
the Ugali River here, one of the harbors. So basically, Valley Park's over here to my left. We watch the boat. Neat place over here on the right, which probably go to dinner tonight. It's Frigates. A little upper, high end, but damn. You live once, folks. You live once. I can make it through here with a mirror. A lot easier just to walk. All these boats, not getting used. Getting some new vans delivered, new transits. One thing about Florida, especially in the summer, you can't drink too much liquids. And I don't sweat, but I sweat down here. All right. We are coming up to Sliskis Adventures southern base. And there's our adventure van and the boat and the house, and not a bad little place here. Not a bad place to hang out.
Should I do a double decker flipper viewer thinger?
Where'd he go, Yoshi?
Come on,